This is the person on your mind and their current feelings. This is an all signs reading. Timestamps will be in the comment section below. We are going to start with Aries. Hello, my name is Dawn. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to do 3 rows. We're going to do their past energy, current energy, and future energy. Do we have a flipper? For Aries, the person on your mind. Nope, I guess it did a boop, boop. Went right back in there. All right, let's see what we got for Aries. We're just going to dive right into this and see what's going on with this person. In their past, we have the 2 of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn energy, and the King of Pentacles. Okay. Perhaps they had to choose a path here, and we'll know more when we get the crossing energy. Let's go ahead and get that crossing energy right now. 2 of Wands. It's interesting, we have the King and Queen of Pentacles. That's a, okay. 8 of Cups on the 2 of Wands. Now we have the Strength card on the Queen of Pentacles, and we have the High Priestess on the King of Pentacles. I think it's interesting, we have a divine pair showing up right here, but then we have this making a hard decision to walk away. Now, that's what it feels like. It feels like walking away. I mean, that's what we have with the 8 of Cups here. Walking away, choosing a path. Now, the question I have, and we'll see what comes up in here, were they walking towards you or away from you? It's not telling me. We don't know where this person was going, right? In the recent past. We have strength here, inner strength with the Queen of Pentacles. This is weird. It's like there's some immature energy with the 2 of Wands. So I'm getting this, it feels like far past, like way, way in the past, this person left. They walked away from where they were. And I think it took a lot of inner strength to do it, to follow the path of the Queen of Pentacles. This was about money, okay? Because that's why we're saying resources. That's what it feels like. Maybe they didn't have enough resources. Maybe they felt like they you know, there's something here that feels a little off. Now we have the King of Pentacles crossed by the High Priestess. This feels like a divine sense of knowing. Knowing that this is what they needed to do, needed to experience at this time. That's what I'm getting here. I don't think this was easy for them to walk away. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't feel easy at all. All right, so that's the past energy. Let's look at their current energy. This could have been someone you knew in school, in high school, something like that. And they moved away. Oh, okay. For some of you, if this is resonating, excuse me, that's probably what happened. Having to make the tough decision to move away for school or some other kind of thing, right? They had to leave. Ace of Wands, there's passion. There's a new beginning here. Dare I say, with someone from your past. There was heartbreak here. And the Chariot, oh my gosh, current energy. We are in a retrograde, so this person Let's see what's crossing it first. I'm curious about this. Three of Swords. They may be wanting forgiveness. Let's see, though. Let's see. Hangman. They're not sure. Oh, wow. Four of Wands on the Three of Swords. Whew. The Lovers. Excuse me. There's something, I'm getting like something in my throat chakra here. Let me have some coffee. There's something they want to tell you. I do feel like they want to communicate. They want to come towards you. So I feel like in the past they made a decision to leave, or maybe you did. But they want a new beginning. They really do. Now, you know how I feel about past people. All right? I'm not a fan. I'll tell you, you know, one and done, you get one chance. That's it. I don't believe in giving people the benefit of the doubt. You know, you disagree, that's fine. That's just me. I've been burned too many times, you know, and I don't mean just romantically. I mean family members, people, friends, stuff like that. That's just a no for me. All right, so this person, I think they're making a decision. They see things differently now, you know. In hindsight, hey, it's 2020. That's what I'm feeling here. They want a new beginning with you. I'm a little apprehensive about that Ace of Wands. It's very sexual, you know. Excuse me. All right, so this could go a couple of ways here, Aries. I'm trying not to spend too long on each individual reading here, but this could represent that this was a partnership, a commitment of some type that, you know, had heartache in it, which makes sense since, you know, someone did some leaving here. But this is saying that I think they want to fix it. They want to fix it. Yeah, they want a commitment here. They want some type of partnership again. It sounds, I don't know. I'm not seeing the love yet here, all right? We do have the Lovers. It's about making a choice, and they are coming towards you with success and victory in mind. Excuse me again. My goodness. That this could come out of the blue for you. But this is a person that you haven't forgot about, because this is the person on your mind. And if you've been thinking about this person a lot, or I'll say this, I had a strange thing happen where people that I don't really want to communicate with or have anything to do with, they'll start popping into my mind, or I'll start dreaming about them, and I want nothing to do with those people. And the reason why it happens, that I have experienced, is because they're the ones thinking about me. They're wanting to reach out to me. So that energy, you know, thoughts and things like that, it's a frequency. We can't see it, but it's there in the aether. You better believe it. And so, especially with that High Priestess energy, this might be I want to say almost a telepathic communication between you two, of connection here. And so there could be some joining up here. Whether or not you want this person back in your life or not, this is their feelings. You may not want them in your life. I've been there. It's up to you. They are really tied up here in their mind. They really can't think about much else but you here, Aries. Nine of Cups, I think they want wish fulfillment here. Oh, shit. Seven of Swords, I don't like that. No, I don't. Aries, I don't like that at all. I want to keep these readings to around 10 minutes, but for however long we need to get the message out, because we're doing all of them on 12. Is she talking like that? Oh, yep. This is definitely a person from your past. Hello. Hello. Page of Cups. Yeah, they want to reach out. They're going to. Justice. This person might be in jail. I'm not joking. They might be in jail. All right? They could have had judgment placed on them for something. If they are in jail, let them stay there. Don't be messing with those people. They're in jail for a reason. No. This is a no. This person wants to come back. This person wants to resurrect this. It's all they can think about. Now, this reading Aries here is creeping me out a little bit because, like I said, you may not want this. Depends on who this person is. Because look at this. We do have some cups here, but that Ace of Wands, you know, the more they think about it, even though they're all twisted up in their head about it, you're living rent-free in their brain here, Aries. They want to make this happen. They want the 10 of Cups here. We got the 9 plus this. They're hoping you'll say yes. This is wishful thinking right here. Wishful thinking. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. Ooh. Lordy. I don't know if I like this one. This is 7 of Swords, you know, the Thief card. Crossed by the Justice. I have a feeling that, man, it feels like they're in jail of their mind. And this is, justice is you reap what you sow. And so if they did you dirty in the past, I don't think you want anything to do with this person. You might want them to stay away from you. So this would actually serve, this reading would serve as a warning, you know, to make sure that you are protected. And if you don't want this person back, you know, do what you need to do. Block them at every corner. You know, this is someone who's seeking justice. What they feel is justice. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, ooh. This is one, it's giving me some wonky vibes, so we're gonna do these island vibe cards. I don't hardly ever use these cards because, oh Lord. So let's see. Let's see what we got here. Aries, my goodness. Be careful. And we had some warnings with the last 6 months fire signs reading. So we have ascending, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. Oh. Butterfly, relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child, growth. Sure about that mask. Not showing true feelings, hiding, personify, pretending, deluding, gaslighting. This person is in their, all up in their mind. I feel like I'm getting a fantasy feeling with that wishful thinking, with that 9 of Cups, that this is all going to go well for them. I don't think you really know what their true agenda is here with that 7 of Swords. I'll be honest, I don't like it, Aries. All right, let's move on to the next one. It sounded like something from the Jetsons, didn't it? A little, oh my God. All right, Aries. I don't know. I didn't care for that one. All right, so we're going to do Taurus next. So let's get in the vibe of our Taurus. All right. Oh, Lordy Lou, when we do these, you know, weird stuff comes in. All right, here we go. Taurus, 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 the person on your mind, the current feelings. Yeah. And so that last row was their future actions, so definitely coming towards you. Just beware. All right, reaching out. Okay, Taurus, the person on your mind, their current feelings. Let's look at what happened in the past. That definitely helps. In the past, we have the 3 of Cups. Could have been a love triangle. We'll see.
The devil.
Yeah, this person, straight out the gate, man. These two combined. Ace of Pentacles. Possibly a cheater. Okay. I just heard all that glitters isn't gold with that Ace of Pentacles. All right. Let's see what's crossing this. We have the Chariot. Yeah, they were chasing all kinds of tail. Oh, Taurus, I am so sorry. Page of Pentacles. Oh, they were given to everybody, weren't they? And the Eight of Swords. Got the Devil showing up here. I think they were out and about. I think they were all about having a good time. This could just mean somebody's out imbibing a lot, socializing. That's what this feels like. But there's something not right. The page, so we have someone who is very determined to have this social life, this pleasure. I think focused on it, very driven. You know, to kind of be the center of attention is what I'm feeling like with those two cards. But this feels just not good. They had a hidden agenda. You see this Ace of Pentacles here, that's what the page is holding, right? And so the page here is probably saying they're a bit immature, right? I'm not sure if that's how they came off, but probably. The Devil energy here with the Page of Pentacles. You can't trust that offer. You can't trust it. They weren't saying everything with that Eight of Swords. They knew that they were not being honest about what they were giving. And I think they gave to a little bit here and a little bit there to a lot of different people is what I felt like here. There could have been addictions here with this. Probably the chase is what I'm hearing. They really love that chase. And then, but once they would get what they wanted, they'd be bored with it. Right? That's what I'm feeling here. Because if the devil was making you an offer, it's not a good offer. You know what I'm saying? Not a good one. Here it is. They probably kept you confused, this person. God, these readings. Person on your mind. This is a past energy here. There's a lot of confusion, worry. Is this a solid, genuine offer? Well, since it's coming from the devil, no, it's not. No, it's not. It is certainly not. I think there was a lot of hidden agendas here with this person. All right. The person on your mind, Taurus, their current energies. Current energies. Seven of Wands, defensive. Indecisive. Two of Swords. Oh, woe is me. Ten of Wands. Woe is me is what I'm getting. Why is everybody attacking me? Just trying to have a little fun. Judgment. Past person, for sure. Might be wanting a new beginning. Six of Cups. Hierophant. All right, current energy. And like I'll say with the Aries reading, just because this is a person that's on your mind doesn't mean you want them back, okay? This person was probably very defensive of their actions. We do have Judgment here. So they could be wanting a new start. You know, be very wary of toxic people coming back from your past. It's around. It's floating around. But this person is going to be very defensive about their past. You know what I'm saying? So this, get out of here. Every time I open the door, it's like a fly comes in. Terrible. So this person is very defensive about their past. I think they can rationalize it. You know, I think they're a very good talker with that devil energy. Very convincing, so be careful. That's the devil. You know, they can sell you beachfront property in the freaking desert, right? Be careful. There is a hidden agenda here with whatever they give you. Okay? It's not whatever they have to offer you, it's not what it seems. It's not what it seems. I just saw an image very much like an 80s horror film, like someone offering you a cup and you look, when they're giving it to you, it looks like a regular cup, but then when you look at it, it's maggots coming out of it everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to be, they're very good at this deception. All right, very good at this deception, hiding how they really feel, having this, happy inner child exterior. Childlike again, very immature, this person. So with that comes, if you know kids and it's no fault of their own and get upset really quickly and throw tantrums, that's this person, okay? Holier than thou is what I'm hearing here. God, me, that's why I don't do these readings. I pick up on some stuff, man. Woo. They feel like the world is on their shoulders. With this Hierophant energy, they really feel like they are, I just heard omnipotent, very narcissistic energy coming in through here. This is their current energy. They still feel justified and, like they carry such a heavy burden. Like people, it's very narcissistic and a very, I'm getting a very childlike, emotionally childlike energy from this person, unfortunately. Let's look at their future energies here, Taurus. I wonder if any of these readings are going to be good today. I don't know. All right. Future energies here, Taurus. We've got the Four of Pentacles, the King of Swords. They're making a plan here. And the Ten of Swords. Watch out. Be careful. Now it's weird, we have two cards here of blessings with the Hierophant and the Ten of Swords. What are they hoping for? I don't like that. That freaks me out. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. They're holding on to this idea of victory here. What is victory for them? Here comes that. They haven't changed. They haven't changed. Oh my God, what is it? Nine of... Woo! Taurus, run the other way. Like I said, even if this person is on your mind, it's maybe because you don't want this toxicity back. They're holding on to the past because that's what these kind of people do. They can't really move forward, right? Thinking about the good old days. They want victory here and success. That's all they really care about is victory. You know what I'm saying? There's no love here. There's no passion. There's a lot of immaturity and just them winning. They got to win. They got to win. They're trying to figure it out. Very calculating, this person. They think they are super smart. I don't think they are. I don't think they're half as smart as they think they are. Okay, with that King of Swords. They could be book smart. They could be even have degrees, but emotionally, they're not. Okay? They're trying to figure out how they can get this back again. Get in the swing of things. I don't like it. I'll be honest, Taurus, I don't like it. I'll tell you what I'm feeling with this. The Ten of Swords, I feel like this isn't going to go anywhere with you. It is done and over. And they got to take their licks here with the Nine of Wands. And what I mean by taking their licks is back in the day in school, if we got in trouble Or sometimes even if we didn't get a good grade, we could trade it for a spanking, an actual real spanking. And I would do it. I've only did it like a couple of times. You had to grab your ankles. They would get out a giant paddle and they would whoop your ass with it. And that was called a lick. I don't think they do that in schools anymore. Yeah, I don't think so. But yeah, I took my licks. A couple of times I didn't feel like taking that test over. So I was like, yeah, I'll take a spanking, whatever. I was like in 5th grade. So I think they're surprised. They're wounded here. Oh, poor thing, you know. But this isn't going anywhere. I think you're stopping them right at the gate and saying, nope, no, this is not going anywhere. It's over. And congratulations, Taurus, for saying no to this bullshit. Okay, let's move on to Gemini. Woo! Good for you, man. But they're not going to take it well. So do be careful. Do be careful. Oops. Turn that back around. Was that the one that was flipped? Give it a quick shuffle. All right, so we're going to do Gemini now. The person on Gemini's mind, what their feelings are. Oh boy. All right, the person on Gemini's mind, their current feelings. All right, the person on Gemini's mind, their current feelings. I should have those island cards, but that's okay. All right, boom. Grief, loss, regret, sadness, depression. King of Pentacles, could be a Taurus. Ace of Swords. Wanting victory. This is in our past energy. I'm thinking about it. All right, let's see what's crossing this. You could have been dealing with a Taurus. We got the Fool. Maybe they feel like a fool. The Hermit. Wow. And the Star. King of wishful thinking, right? Remember that song? I think I'll tell myself that I'm over you because I'm the king of wishful thinking. You know what song I'm talking about. Okay. So they feel like a fool for maybe loving you or being with you, because we have taking a leap of faith here. Something, obviously, something didn't work out here. Maybe they didn't take a leap of faith for some of you, and they regret not taking a leap of faith, not coming towards you, not doing something, not saying something. Just take that however it resonates. It depends on if you were in a relationship with this person or not, how that would go. Right, Gemini? They are, in their past, they have hermit mode on. So maybe they didn't. Maybe they didn't follow the star energy here, right? Because you have the hermit with the star there in the lantern, and then we have the star over here. So it just depends. This person felt like you were their star and wanted to come towards you. Now, whether or not they did, it just depends on how the story played out for you. Some they did, and it didn't work out. Some they didn't, okay? It's a 50-50. So we have truth here. They really felt like you were the one they wanted, their hope, their wish, their star, their dream come true. Right? That's how they felt in the past. Now let's look at their current feelings. How do they feel now? The person on Gemini's mind, how do they feel now? Burden. 10 of Wands. Soulmate. They still feel like you're their soulmate in their current feelings here. Page of Wands. They want to reach out. They want to come towards you. All right, let's see what's crossing this. They may already be coupled with someone. Let's see what's in their current energy here. We've got the Hierophant, got the Ace of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles. They want to work this out, okay? I'll tell you. So we got the Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups. They want a new beginning here. Now, it depends on, were you with this person before? Did they ever come towards you? Maybe they didn't. Maybe they kept it to themselves. Maybe they never told you. But they're wanting to now. This has been a big burden on their shoulders. They want a commitment here. This could mean they want marriage. You know what I'm saying? Because we have the Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups. They never stopped believing in this, because this is determination and persistence in their minds, in their heart. They never stopped thinking about you, Gemini. Okay, look. They want this. They want to offer this to you. This is a first reading so far with some actual, like, love. The other first two are kind of toxic, okay? This person is very shy. I don't think they, I don't know, they keep this kind of thing to themselves, but they want to work on this. They want to do something. They want to put themselves out there, because we have putting your work on display. But I feel like what this is saying with this Page of Wands is they want to display their love and affection for you and their passion and excitement for this. That's their current feeling. So let's see, what are they going to do in the future? What are they going to do in the future? You might be getting some displays of affection, communication. Knight of Swords, look at that. Fools come rushing in. Seven of Swords. Oh no.
Devil, why?
Oh no. Oh no. Ah, why? It could be, let's see what's crossing it first. There could just be a lot of temptation here. I don't know. We have Justice. Oh, Lord. Knight of Cups. They're, man. Wheel of Fortune. That is a weird combo there, isn't it? Is this good luck or bad luck? Depends on who this person is, right? Oh my God. So, they want victory here. They want victory here. They want luck on their side. Okay? Knight of Swords and Justice. They want things to work out this time the way they feel it should have worked out. The Knight of Swords, this is, you know, you, Gemini energy, they are very fearless now. They've changed. Something has changed in them, because they're going from being the hermit and not taking, or you know, something didn't work out. Maybe they didn't take that leap of faith and wanted to. Something has changed. There's a timing aspect here with this. There's strategy here. They're planning this out. Okay? I think they're obsessed with this. That's what we have the Devil here for. They are completely, totally obsessed with you. Now, I don't know if that's good or bad, honestly. But they want victory. This is really, really, truly what they want here. I'm still a little cautious about this with that obsession. This is all they think about. They are coming towards you in the future. Woo, they're planning it. They are planning it to offer this to you. They are obsessed with things turning out in their favor this time. We have got Justice and the Wheel of Fortune and total obsession here. Now, I don't know about that. We do have this Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups, but that's from their side. You may not want this. You know what I'm saying? There's free will here. This could be, I don't know. I don't know how this will go for you. This could be a warning that there's somebody completely obsessed with you and they are determined to have things turn out in their favor. Let's get our island cards here. I don't know. This could go either way. It's like that 50-50. Like if you don't want this person and they're completely, totally enamored and infatuated and in love and obsessed, wow. That would be horrifying, right? Tamara. Reminisce and keepsake, perception, learn from the past, making memories. Never forgot. Coffee cup. Meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted in friendship. They might be just asking you out for coffee. Oh, we got the runner. The runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego. I think they ran in the past. You might be running now because I think they are coming towards you. Woo! I don't know. You guys got to let me know in the comments below. Is this a good one or bad one? 50-50. All right, Gemini, let's move on to Cancer. My goodness. Jeez Louise. Total obsessed. All right, Cancer, the person on your mind and their current feelings. Dare we open that can of worms? Let's see. For Cancer, the person on your mind. Cancer, the person on your mind and the current feelings. Let's look at their recent past. See what's going on with them. Worry. Being tied up. Temperance. Wanting to change their situation. It's past energy, right? Working on it. Teamwork. Let's see. Trying to work on something in their recent past. A lot of worry about, is something going to work out? Is something going to change here? Or something did change. What did I just say? Worried if something's going to work out. The teamwork. We got the Page of Cups there. And now we have the Empress. So they wanted something here. In their recent past, they were very worried about this opportunity here with the Empress. Okay, so I feel like they're seeing you as this Empress energy. Very abundant, very fertile, very attractive, very nurturing, wanting to make this work with you and really being all tied up in their thoughts. I think this could have been someone you worked with, okay? And I think you were living rent-free in their brain, okay? This could be somebody, you may have been their boss, or it feels like you're the boss of them in their mind. They wanted, excuse me, throat chakra. Oh. It looks like an offer was made here. They wanted to change the circumstances of your relationship, is what I'm seeing with this alchemy. It's about changing things, turning water into wine. They wanted something here, okay? Now, whether or not they made this offer and actually went through with it, maybe they did, maybe they didn't. But that's what I'm having with that row. That's how they were feeling about you. I don't think we need to, rehash that. We already talked about that one with the first set of cards here. So let's look at their current feelings Victory, Six of Wands. We have the Star, hope, wishes, dreams. And we got competition, Five of Wands. All right, let's see what's crossing this for Cancer. We have the Hierophant. We've got the Six of Pentacles. And we got the King of Pentacles. They want stability here. They want stability. They could be wanting something more stable, traditional, is what I'm getting with this. They definitely want victory here. I'm feeling they really want this to be official. They want to make this official with you, with the Hierophant. They even want everyone to know about it. With that Six of Wands, they want to scream it from the rooftops. That's what I'm getting here with these two energies. Cancer. So the Star, Aquarius energy, and the Six of Pentacles, self-worth equal reciprocity. They want, this person wants to give to you. They want to make all your wishes and dreams come true. Not that they can do that. You know what I'm saying? But that's what they're like, that's what their wish is. For this equal reciprocity. I mean, it doesn't sound too bad. They might feel like there's competition for you, or what they're wanting here is some stability in the chaos. They're wanting to quell the chaos here. They're wanting to come out on top because we have got this victory here, and we've got this King of Pentacles, this card of stability. They want to bring stability to an unstable situation. Okay, that's what I'm feeling here. Let's look at their future actions here. Can you hear the crickets outside? I've got a little enclosure outside my window here, and I've got a mantis that I'm raising. And so there's some crickets in the enclosure, and I can hear them chirping. Yeah, they want to give you a gift here. Six of Cups. We got the Nine of Cups. There's that wish fulfillment. I was feeling it right here, and that's what I said. They want to fulfill your wishes, and that would fulfill their wishes. Aw. Son of a bitch, the
Devil.
stop it. Go away. It's been showing up in every reading. All right, so we got the Magician on the Six of Cups. Oh, gosh. Obsessed much? Maybe that's what it is. Lord. We got King of Cups now. Yeah. King of Wishful Thinking. There we go. That's coming up again. And now we have the Four of Pentacles. They're not going to let this go. All right? They're not going to let this go. Oh, my goodness. Whew. They're whipping up some magic here. I'm not a fan of Magician and the Devil coming out in the same row. Are you? Not me. Not me. So, yeah, they're manifesting something here. They want to give you a gift. They're working hard on this. They're thinking about it. Now, the only way a person can manifest you is if you allow it. Because we have free will, right? Yep. Free will. King of Cups, deep, deep emotions. And wanting to fulfill their wishes, and that's to have you. You are their star. right? That's what we're feeling here. Deep wish fulfillment. I don't think they're going to be letting this go anytime soon. They're holding on to this. They are tied to it, chained to it, obsessed a bit with this. Okay? We see that with the Eight of Swords. That being tied up in their mind, they can't let it go. They won't let it go. They don't want to let it go. You know what I'm saying? Woo! All right. Cancer. That is your reading. Let's move on now to Leo. Leo is next. Oh my goodness. That one wasn't too bad. That devil energy. You need to get out of here. But it is what it is. Is what it is. Hopefully it's not that they have addictions that they're not willing to let go of. I don't know. You would know. You should know. All right. Let's move on to Leo. Leo, the person on your mind. Their current feelings. Woo. All right. All right, Leo, the person on your mind and their current feelings. Leo. You're up next. You're up next on the gauntlet of fire. Okay. Let's see. Person on your mind, their recent past. We have maybe you. Maybe they're thinking about you. We have Leo card here. We have the Seven of Wands. Could be defensive. Ten of Pentacles. Huh. Ace of Swords. They could have been defending, cutting out people. They could have had some type of abrupt like inheritance or something like that with the Ten of Pentacles in their recent past. I don't know. Let's see. Interesting. All right, Leo. Let's see what's crossing this. All right, so we got the Three of Pentacles. Oh, well. The Ten of Swords on the Ten of Pentacles. And then the Queen of Wands here on the Ace of Swords. What is going on with this person in the recent past? We have someone who's very defensive here about what they do with the Three of Pentacles. That's what I'm feeling here. I see a lot of interest in, you know, them being more interested in their money, probably than you, is what I'm feeling. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling here. Something ended. It almost kind of feels like they chose their money and work over you, is what I'm getting. I feel like the relationship ended because they were a workaholic of some type, or just focused on money, focused on this leaving a legacy. Now, for some, this could be I feel like there could have been a loss of a business or a fortune or something like that. Like really knocked down. We're talking bankruptcy here. Or something being bankrupt. You know what I'm saying? Like in relationships, you could have emotional bankruptcy, right? Where things just end and there's nothing left. You know what I'm saying? So there was some type of ending here. It could have been an inheritance, like I'm saying. We've got this Queen of Wands energy for them, Leo, which is someone who goes towards their own happiness, whatever that could be for them, whatever makes them happy. Maybe they saw had some kind of clarity over what made them happy. They could have moved in a different direction. You know, but this does feel like someone who is really more concerned about themselves and other people is what I'm getting from this. Not that the Queen of Wands is a negative energy, but that's just what I'm feeling from this energy I'm picking up on this person. All right, let's look at their current energy. Current energy for the person on Leo's mind. Current energy. Temperance. Balance. Oh, that's funny. And the Ace of Pentacles. Wanting to change their situation with that Temperance. Because that's what we have there. All right, let's see what we got crossing it. King of Pentacles. King of Wands now. Huh. Oh, and the Hierophant? Okay. So, once again, this person feels very money-driven, money-focused. The person on your mind could be a bit an old business partner. They're trying to figure out how to turn this situation into something better. You know, water to wine. They're trying to figure out how to get the most out of this relationship going forward. That's why we have the Ace of Pentacles. We have a new beginning here. They want to try this again. They want to try this again. But they're trying to resurrect something here. You could have the same passions. You might be sharing the same passions. We got the King of Wands. That's you, Leo. And we have balance here. So I kind of feel like this person would knock you off your balance, but maybe not. Depends on what we get in this next row here. The thing that has me kind of is that Ten of Swords. Now, it depends on how much time has, you know, transpired between these two events, wanting to try it again, because it didn't work out the first time. Something didn't work out, some type of partnership. It feels more like business, this one, Leo. It feels like it's all about the money. You know, that's what this feels like. I think you both have a lot of passion for whatever this is between you two that's bringing you two together. And once again, it looks like money. Ace of Pentacles. With the Hierophant, I'm getting, you know, traditions. I feel like you guys worked together before. You guys have tried this before. And they're wanting to try it again. And they're wanting it to last this time. They're wanting it to stick. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be making an offer. They're considering making this offer to you. But what concerns me is why the Ten of Swords from the past? What made it end? You know what I'm saying? All right, so we have the Page of Wands. Fuck! We got the Ten of Swords again in the same row. This is our future actions, Four of Pentacles. What is going on here? Let's see what's crossing. That's going to help us figure this out. All right. Oh, yeah, they want to make this offer. They're excited about this, but we got the Ten of Swords again. Ten of Swords. Ah, well, Six of Wands and the King of Cups now. Now we're starting to see some emotion in their future actions. But I'm a little leery of that because none of that is showing up here. It was all like money motivated, it seems like. But now something has changed. We have the Page of Wands, messages, communication. We have a gift that you're going to be hearing from this person again. They're going to be offering something, a gift. It may not be like an actual gift, but they're making this offer, right? Coming towards you. They want victory. Man. And it's about this, that this is tied in with what happened in the past. They want victory this time over something that didn't work out before. They want to make this work. They want to make this work. They want victory. They want victory here. Is that really good enough? God, Four of Pentacles. They're holding on to the past, that's for sure. They haven't moved forward. And with the King of Cups, this is someone who spent a considerable amount of time thinking about this. Okay? I think there's probably some regrets here and them wanting to make things right. This could be an apology coming in. With that Six of Cups, it could be an apology. They're wanting to make this right, this past. Well, that's interesting. You could forgive them if you want to, and then just move on. So I feel like you can forgive this person anyway. You don't ever need anybody to request it or come towards you. But it feels like in this one, they actually want forgiveness. They actually want forgiveness. All right, I need to take a quick break. All right, and I'm back. All right, let's move on to Virgo. So yeah, it looks like they're wanting forgiveness here. So let's see what is going on with Virgo. Almost halfway done. All right, Virgo, the person on your mind. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. All right, the person on Virgo's mind. Oh, let me get my chair situated. Ah! All right, person on Virgo's mind, their current feelings. Let's look at the recent past first. Kind of gives us a window of what's going on here. All right, for Virgo, Ace of Wands, this is a passionate connection. We have the Hermit, so that could be representing you or them. And the Emperor, control. All right, let's see what's crossing it here. The Ace of Wands, the Hermit, and the Emperor. So we have Aries, we got Virgo here. Got the Page of Cups, it's an offer. Queen of Cups. And
The devil.
man, this is showing up way too often. Way too often. And with that combination of the Emperor, no bueno. No bueno. I don't like it. Nope. All right, Virgo. There was passion here. I think there was a small offer. I don't feel like this was a very long-lived thing. I feel like this was more of a passionate kind of hookup type energy. With the Page, it could have been curiosity here, more curiosity than anything. I think you're showing up here as yourself and also a very deep, loving, caring person is what I'm feeling. I feel like this is your energy. I think that's how you showed up for this. Looking for love, possibly searching for a connection here. But what you found in the darkness was the devil here. This is someone, this is toxic energy right here. Very controlling, possibly even abusive, maybe even violent. This is someone who really is out pretty much for themselves. So, in the realm of toxicity, this is about as toxic as you can get. Okay? With the Emperor and the Devil combined. It's terrible. It's awful. So, yeah. Don't like that. Don't like that. But were they attractive in the beginning? Yeah, probably. That's what we're looking at. Okay, let's move on to their current feelings. Let's hope they're currently in jail or something. Oh, now we've got the Empress. We have the Emperor and the Empress. Okay. We've got the Two of Swords, indecision. And Two of Cups. This person is still in your energy here, Virgo, which is not good. Not good. You got to think better of yourself. You know, when you have toxic people in your life like that, it's a very karmic situation. You need to learn what you need to learn and move on. There's that Hermit energy. They're seeing you as this incredibly caring and giving person. Oh, Virgo will forgive me. I can treat them like garbage. I can step on them. I can hurt them, and they'll always be there for me. They'll always forgive me, that Virgo. Hangman. They want to keep you in the dark for sure, is what I'm feeling. You have no idea what they're planning, what they're contemplating. Knight of Swords. Very reckless energy, this person. Yeah, in and out. You know, they see you as very fertile and abundant. For some of you, you might have children with this person. I hope not. But we do have the Empress here. That's what I'm feeling. This is your energy once again showing up here, Virgo, with the Hermit. You might be a single parent, and this energy is coming back in now. I don't like it. You know, that devil energy in the Emperor is not good. I'm sorry, guys, that's what's coming through here for you. So we've got the Two of Swords and the Hangman. They don't see things the way regular people do, and they're not going to. They're the devil and the Emperor. It's all about being ahead of the game, because it's a game to them. And when someone is like that, they're always 2 or 3 steps ahead in how they want to manipulate you and what their goal is, their target, you know, what they're wanting to get from this. And so that's what makes them feel like an emperor, like someone who's in control and in charge, is because they already know what their end game is, but you don't. And you're not thinking the way they think, thank goodness. But you almost kind of need to be aware of how they're thinking and how they are really damaged on the inside, this person. They haven't let you go. The way they see things is screwed up. They're coming towards you again. Oh gosh, no. It could be reckless. This is a warning, another warning thing coming in. Woo. No, no, no. I would just say no to this. Make sure you've got them blocked everywhere. This doesn't feel good, you guys. I am so sorry, Virgo. This is a toxic person trying to reach out to you. Once again, very reckless. They see things weirdly. That's what I'm getting from them. They see things very weirdly. I don't like tapping into these energies, guys. That's why I don't do these readings very often with the other people's energy. Woo. This is coming out for all the readings, but it's for all the wrong reasons. 6 of Cups. 9 of Wands. And Justice is coming out too. Karma, you reap what you sow. Learn the lesson from this and move on from it. Don't let this person back in any of this toxic energy, whether it's a new person or, you know, old, you know, same energy, different person kind of BS. This is karmic. 2 of Swords again. See, oh my God. Guys, Temperance. Ah. 7 of Wands. Remember it was that I hope this person is in jail. Look at the bars. Why, Virgo? Why? So we have, this is a hidden agenda here. Part of that 2 of Swords and the Hangman. They're trying to figure out what they can do to tempt you. What kind of offer can they make? This is all a game to them. They know how to push your buttons. They know what you want to hear. Okay? They know what tempts you and how to trick you is what I'm getting here. Because whatever you're seeing from whatever they're offering, whatever they're trying to, you know, their future actions here, trust your intuition that this offer is not what it seems, because it's coming from the devil. You know what I'm saying? It's not good. Well, these double Sagittarius energy. Wounded warrior. What they're going to try to do to manipulate the situation and change it, you know, from water to wine, like a situation that's not giving them what they want, to something that is they're going to play this wounded warrior card. Oh, woe is me. I've had such a hard life. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're going to do. Try to make you feel sorry for them, Virgo, because they know you have a big heart. So they're going to use it against you, okay? They're going to use it against you. Don't let them. This is karmic, okay? With the Justice. So the good thing here is that you can say no to this. You know, protect your energy. This person might be in jail. They might be trying to reach you, saying that they've been reformed. Whatever. Not happening. It's lies. You know what I'm saying? It's lies. They'll reap what they sow. You know? And I'm going to tell you, when you tell this person no, they're going to get defensive. They're going to flip. Then you're going to see the devil come out. When you tell them no, that they're not going to get what they want, bam, you'll see it. They'll go from all lovey-dovey to pure evil. All right? All right. Let's move on to Libra. So much toxicity out there, you guys. It's not everywhere, but it's there. Learn the lesson and move on. It's all you can do. All right, Libra. Libra, Libra. Libra. Here we go. The person on your mind. We've got the 4 of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and the 5 of Cups. This is their recent past, the person on your mind. All right, let's see what's crossing it here. Whew. Man, these readings are heavy. All right, let's see. 2 of Pentacles. Oh, sorry, 2 of Cups. Ten of Wands on the Queen of Wands, and the Page of Cups here. All right. In the recent past, there was a connection here. There's soulmate energy. Was it really something that was touching my head? Maybe it was. But it could have been that they were holding on to some other past, a connection when they met you. That's what I'm feeling here, Libra. They hadn't let go of something from their past. So they were already, I feel like, coming into this not healed. You know, maybe still thinking about someone else. Unfortunately. All right, let's look at this next one. Queen of Wands, 10 of Wands. I feel like for them, I feels like they're attractive, or they feel like they're attractive. And because of that, I'm getting a cheating energy here, you guys, with this. That they follow their happiness. And I think this created a lot of burdens for them in a way. It's like they couldn't say no. They couldn't say no to fulfilling, you know, these urges and desires. That's what ooh. I don't know, that's what's coming out there. All right, so we have the Five of Cups and the Page of Cups. There is regret here. I think they made the offer, it was like too little too late, or just not enough. With the Page, it's such a tiny offer. It's just a little bit. And I think they still had this other connection on their mind. So I don't think they were fully ready for a new start with someone, Libra. That's what I'm getting from this person. I think they were still hung up on someone else. All right, let's get their current energy. This is the first time this has come out, like the person on your mind has someone else on their mind from their past. And that would be a problem, wouldn't it? If they can't get over that person. So we got Strength card here, 10 of Cups, and the Page of Swords. Let's see what's crossing here. What is crossing? Oh, all right. So we have Strength crossed by the Six of Pentacles. We have the 10 of Cups crossed by the Three of Pentacles. And we got the Page of Swords crossed by the World. Could it be that this person has done some inner work? Could it be? Really? Hardly ever see it, you know? People actually changing, making a difference. This is, the Strength card is your inner strength, right? And then we have self-worth with the Six of Pentacles. So this would actually be a really good progression for this person. Someone who has inner strength now, who has, you know, tamed the beast within, quelled any kind of negative interdicts, and has found their value here with the Six of Pentacles and is looking for equal reciprocity. I mean, this is good. Those are two really good cards there. So the 10 of Cups is happy family. We got teamwork here. I think they could be self-fulfilled happy right now. And for whatever reason, they're putting themselves back out there because we have putting your work on display. I'm reading that as like putting themselves back out there. That's what I feel with this. It's like they want to share their happiness with someone now. This feels like a very young kind of sowing wild oats energy, really. I don't think they're saying anything to you yet, but they want a new beginning with the World card. They're not saying anything though. So let's see if they do anything about it. Let's look at their future actions here. Now, it could be that the two of you, they made an offer for a relationship in the past and you said no, or maybe it just didn't work out with that Page of Cups, the Five of Cups. There was some type of not working out energy in the past between you two, okay? Ooh, we got the Empress. Queen of Cups, Cancer energy. And now the Queen of Pentacles. Huh. We got 3 queens here and an Empress. See, I really get the feeling like this person had their finger in a lot of pies. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's see what's crossing this. We got the Nine of Wands. Yeah, we got the Three of Swords. And we got the Eight of Wands. Are they still doing the same thing? With that Three of Pentacles, it feels like they're just... I feel like they're still reaching out to several different people here, you guys, Libra. So, future actions. We have the Empress and the Nine of Wands. The Empress is fertile energy. It's wanting something to grow. But there's this energy here of, I'm curious, how much effort are they willing to put into this? Because the Empress does things with ease, right? And the Nine of Wands is, we have that Ten of Wands in the recent past. There is this energy of them, I feel like they want a quick win. I'm wondering how much they really want to put into this. They want this to be easy. Why do I keep feeling easy? So, the Queen of Cups and the Three of Swords, there is some either need for forgiveness. They might be asking for forgiveness. You might want forgiveness. There was some heartbreak here, that's for sure. For sure, with this Three of Swords. And in the future energy, you know, there still could be heartbreak still. Someone could be saying no here to this yet again. Because I get the feeling you turned this person down before. And here they come back again. It could be that this is, what do you call it? Unreciprocated. Or they're afraid of rejection. It could be. But once again, I think they see this opportunity here, this abundance, this fertility. Are they going to reach out? Yes. Even despite this fear of rejection here that they have, I'm really thinking that's a fear of rejection. They're still going to reach out. So this person is going to reach out to you. They want a new beginning. They're kind of waiting it out. They're trying to figure out how to make this happen with this Nine of Wands. but they don't want it to be a struggle. That's what I'm getting here, Libra. Interesting reading. All right, let's move on to Scorpio. I'm wondering how long my cameras are going to last. I might have to recharge them in between. All right. I'm going to keep going until it says I need to charge. All right. Oh, no. Come back here. All right. We are doing Scorpio. Scorpio. The person on Scorpio's mind. And what they are feeling. Person on your mind. All right, Scorpio, the person on your mind and their feelings. Scorpio. Three of Cups. This is a recent past. So we have possibly, you know, it could be cheating. Oh, all right. They feel a little beat up about this with the Three of Cups. Could be third party. There was a lot of fantasies involved. Yeah, look at that. The Three of Cups and Two of Cups. Yeah, this was a third party situation here with this person. Three's a crowd. Two's company, three's a crowd. Three's company, right? That was one of my favorite shows growing up. Oh, where am I, Mrs. Roper? Look, it's a captain. Oh, all right. So we got the World. Woo! And the Ace of Swords. Oh boy, to tell the truth here. I mean, basically what we're dealing with here with this Three of Cups and then Two of Cups is a third party situation, plain and simple. There was cheating involved here. Something possibly ended and something new began for them, or we just have a chapter ending here, okay, and them being, you know, a little worse for wear. You know, maybe it didn't work out with any of them that they were with, but at least there was one ending we can be sure of here, Scorpio, and this does sound like somebody you're dealing with from the past now, doesn't it? Sure does. Some type of clarity was shown on this Seven of Cups here. This is fantasies and daydreaming. You know, maybe this was probably the impetus to the cheating, you know, but something was cut out with this Ace of Swords. Yep, that's what that feels like. That's the recent past on this person. All right, let's look at their current energy. This is for Scorpio. Current energy for the person on your mind. So this feels like someone that cheated on you here, Scorpio. All right, let him go. Jeez. Ace of Cups. Four of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, they're single now. They might be fully single now. Maybe the other ones finally just said, you know, I can't trust you, so goodbye. And that's kind of how that is. All right, the current energy. So we have the Ace of Cups and the Seven of Wands. We got the Four of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. And the Queen of Cups here. I don't know. We have them being defensive here over their choices in love with that Ace of Cups. You know, the Ace of Cups is a new beginning, right? So that's what I'm feeling here with this Ace of Cups. Why are they defensive about it? That's the weird thing. Maybe they're trying to defend their choice of maybe coming back, trying to explain themselves. Scorpio. This could be saying, for some of you, what I'm picking up here is, if this person reaches out and offers a new beginning, you're going to block them straight away. Okay? That energy, that energy of them offering something new is blocked. Either you've blocked them, something in the aether is blocking them. All right, Four of Pentacles, holding on to the past, right? Page of Wands. They haven't let go of this. They are excited to start this up again, is what I'm feeling with the Page of Wands. But I'm also feeling some immature energy here. It's like the grass is greener on the other side, but then they realize the other one wasn't really built on anything substantial. You know what I'm saying? It was just a lot of fantasy. So we've got the Nine of Pentacles here, self-sufficiency. It's usually my card of someone being single. And then crossed by the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is actually really good energy of someone who's done a very deep dive emotionally, who has turned their past hurts and things into pearls of wisdom. So this is someone, I feel like this is your energy, Scorpio. I think they're watching you become something truly great without them. And I think you're very attractive. They're probably seeing you in this new light. That's what I'm getting there. But I feel like you've got them blocked here. And you're not interested. You know what I'm saying? They did you dirty here, Scorpio, okay? They did you dirty. We already know that from your past readings. Let's see what their future actions are. Why? What? This is coming up in this position for nearly every reading. They're going to make an offer. They're going to try to give you something. Temperance again. They want to change the situation from water to wine. Also another card that's stalking these readings. Wheel of Fortune. Also coming up in the same spot, in the same spot, in the same spot. How weird is that? Because I'm shuffling these cards, as you can see. Strange. There's a lot of, Mercury retrograde past person coming up. All right, let's see their future actions here. I don't want to laugh. Five of Pentacles. Oh, 10 of Swords. And the 9 on the Wheel of Fortune. You reap what you sow, buddy. I think you've got them blocked. I think they are still holding on to this. They're the ones that caused all the trouble, right? All the mischief, They brought this all on themselves. And now I think they want to possibly get back with you, but you're like, oh no, I am happy. I am doing well. And so they might try to make an offer to you, but no. This is like left out in the cold, abandoned. This is a no. This is rejection of whatever they're trying to offer. Just like, nope. See, you wouldn't want to be you. Been there, done that. Don't trust you. Look at that. They will not be successful trying to change the situation. It's done. It's over. It's time for them to move on. If they can. You know what I'm saying? Wow. There will be no good luck for them here. This is over. They did it to themselves. Their future actions, dealing with the karma, dealing with the fallout is what I'm hearing. You know, this wheel spins both ways, and they created this situation, this muck, and that's what they got to deal with. The Five of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords, the Knight of Swords. They did this to themselves with the situation, and now you're doing well, and you do not want them back. That's what I'm getting with this reading. Woo! Wow. All right, that's your reading, Scorpio. Let's move on to Sagittarius. Woo! That one was very empowering. Okay, good for you. It's kind of like the Taurus one. Jeez, man. All right, Sagittarius. This one's got me on my edge of my seat because I'm Saggy, Sun, and Moon, so there's really nobody on my mind, so does not apply to me, right? Okay, Sagittarius, the person on your mind. Now, like I said before at the beginning of these readings, it may not be anybody you want to get back together with. You know what I'm saying? So let's see the person on Sagittarius' mind, their current feelings. Golly, man. All right, Sag, are you ready? The Moon. Could be a Pisces you're dealing with. Been stalking your readings. We have this is their recent past. We have the Six of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. Secrets, moving in the dark, I just heard. Got conflict over there at the very end. So let's see what's crossing this energy for them. Got the World. Oh, Nine of Swords. And Justice. Woo. All right. Okay, Sagittarius. This person was keeping secrets from you, hiding things from you. Oh yeah, we got the Moon here. We got the Moon. It could have been that what they were keeping from you was some type of, I don't want to say wild side, but we have this domestic versus wild dog here. So I think there was aspects of their personality that you weren't aware of, things that they kept secret, addictions, things like that. And what happened, we have the World, something ended here. Okay, this was a chapter, a section, a part of your life, right? That's what I'm feeling here. I don't think there was equal reciprocity. I think this person knew that they weren't giving to this, not in the right way. There was a lot of fears here, because we have fears with the Moon, and we have fears here too. This person, maybe they thought they were giving too much, but maybe they weren't. There was something here about unequal reciprocity. Whether it was real or not, it was perceived in their mind that maybe they were being taken advantage of, or maybe they were giving to other people with that Moon energy and you didn't even know about it, and it was weighing on them. You know, maybe there was some guilt here. Who knows? But this is not good. This is just a never-ending nightmare. Okay? Never-ending nightmare for this person. And maybe you too. Because if you're in a relationship or something with someone who didn't value you, they didn't feel like they were being valued, whether or not it was true or not. You know what I'm saying? So we've got some type of conflict or fighting here with the Five of Wands. And then we have Justice. This could have been court, could have been a divorce for some of you. Fighting, arguing, bickering, bam, we're done. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we have the World card too. Something I feel like ended here. Something came to a head and it was over. Okay, Sagittarius. We have karma with that Justice as well. You reap what you sow. This person feels like they had a lot of fears inside, and it could have come out through bursts of anger. You know, you may not have known how much fear, because that's what happens in our bodies. When we are fearful of something, we tend to act out with aggression to kind of combat that fear. If you think about it, what does a fearful, anxious dog do? They are aggressive. So that's what this person was. If you were dealing with an aggressive person, it's because they were filled with fear, okay? Filled to the brim. All right, so their current feelings. Flip-flop. This person could be bipolar, okay? Because we have the sun and moon. Now we got the Strength card. Weird. And yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This person flip-flops in their emotions. Oh my goodness. So we got the Sun, the Strength, and the Five of Cups. They regret. They regret their past, but probably for different reasons. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's see what's crossing this. Queen of Pentacles on the Sun. We got the Magician on the Strength card. We got the Sun again. What? What? The Sun is a happy card. The Queen of Pentacles is very resourceful. The Sun is clarity. So I think they are getting clear about how to have their abundance in their life. It seems like they have clarity with that regarding their resources, right? That's not to say anything about your past relationship. I think they're focused on their money and resources at this time. This is their current energy. Being really happy with their resources. This person, we have a Strength card. When we think about the Strength card, it's having like control over the negative interjects in our mind. And I think this person in their past had a ton of it. It's interesting. Look at this infinity symbol above each card. They are, I hate to say this, manipulative. And I think in their mind, they can reconcile why they felt the way they felt. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they're fooling themselves with this energy, okay? Fooling themselves into thinking that they have control over the negative interjects in their mind. They probably believe what they believe. This false is what I'm feeling. It's like a false story. They believe it. Now, they think they know why everything happened the way it did. I think they're very delusional. They're very delusional when it comes to their thinking. That's what I'm getting here, you guys. They think they've got it all figured out, why things happened. You know what I'm saying? And this is one of those people who, over time, it's not that they forgive and forget. It's not that. It's that they will manipulate the situation in their mind in order to have the result that they want. Does that make sense? They're very manipulative in their own mind. It's showing up here with the Magician and the Strength card. They can convince themselves of anything, which I don't know if that's good or bad. I'm not feeling a good vibe from this person, even though we've got the Sun card here twice. Strange energy for this one, Sagittarius. All right, let's look at their future actions. We've got the Star, the Ten of Cups, and the Eight of Cups. See? Is that weird? Are you getting some weird bipolar vibes from this one too, aren't you? I am. Because this shows me someone being very sad, very upset, depressed, boom, happy again. This person really truly is bipolar. And that's part of this Strength and Magician, is like they really truly feel like they're in control. That's like, I studied psychology and stuff, and people that are bipolar, they'll start feeling better and then they'll stop taking their medication, and then bam, they'll relapse. And so, oh gosh. All right, so we got the Page of Wands on the Star. We got the Hierophant on the Ten of Cups. And then we got the Hermit. See this person, they're all over the place. Can you feel it? It's like they get this wishful thinking and a lot of a burst, manic, okay? This is the mania here, of energy and excitement to go towards something new, right? So we have the Star, hopes, wishes, dreams, and boom, burst of energy and excitement, right? That's what we're seeing here. This is the mania, all right? Just go with it. And they will be on cloud 9. So they might be thinking about you, wanting to reach out again in that mania, okay? Talking about how good things used to be and how great things can be, you know, wanting commitment again, possibly with that Hierophant, really feeling like they are on top of it all, you know, omnipotent in a way, because they really have this sense of grandiosity when they're in this energy here, like they're on top of things. This this Ten of Cups is not real. It's like a fantasy, right? Oh my gosh, this person's so sincerely bipolar. And then boom, they'll dip again. They'll go into hermit mode. You won't hear from them. You know, they'll put that Star back in their thing, and then they'll be gone again. Right? And they'll just walk away from things straight up. So this person is in and out, in and out. They haven't changed, okay? If you're curious about this person, they haven't changed. Will they try to reach out? Possibly. They flip-flop back and forth, this person. I'm not a fan of it, Sag. I'm just letting you know. So if you're dealing with someone who's like this, you know, that's just how they are. They will walk away from you again, or they'll, you know, they're going through some type of mania here, is what it feels like, okay? So I would just steer clear of that. This is over from the past. Just let it stay over. All right, let's move on to Capricorn. See if we can get all these readings in. My cameras still keep their battery. All right, Capricorn. Woo! Yeah, been there, done that. With really true bipolar people. No, thank you. Sorry. I know it's not their fault, but you just don't want to deal with that, okay? All right, Capricorn. The person on your mind and their feelings. Let's look at their recent past. Two of Cups. This was a soulmate. It ended. King of Cups. They may have spent some time healing. Let's see what's crossing it. Maybe they gained some emotional maturity after the ending. Let's see. King of Pentacles. Could have been someone else coming up. Yep, Seven of Swords. And the Four Swords. There was another person here, this King of Pentacles. Whether masculine or feminine, it doesn't really matter. Someone or something, could be money, a job could have come between you two. Maybe one of you had to move for work and the other one didn't want to go, something like that. But something about resources came between you two is what I'm feeling like. That's what I'm getting with those two cards. There is an ending here. It feels like just walking away though. Because with the Seven of Swords, we see a figure stealing swords from the enemy because they just don't want to fight that battle anymore. So this is giving up. Something is unfixable. It's done. And both of you just, I see both of you just walking away from this. And then this person taking a time out and actually healing. Okay? This is in their past energy, healing. Time out. Deep healing with that King of Cups, Scorpio energy. You could have been dealing with a Scorpio. It could just be them taking a time out. Hopefully with the King of Cups, they did some, a deep dive and worked on those emotions there. Let's see, in their current energy, Seven of Cups, a lot of options. Indecisive, Star energy. A lot of hope, wish, dreaming, but not being certain about what they truly want here. Just barely dipping their toes in the water. Let's see what's crossing this. And their current energy for Capricorn. We got the Ace of Pentacles. It's opportunity here. Strength card. And, oh, the Ten of Pentacles. This person in their current energy is looking for a handout, I hate to say. They are going through all these different options, looking at all of them, and looking to see which one is going to have the greatest potential. Which one of these is holding the most money? It seems like Capricorn. That's what I'm feeling here with the Star and the Ten of Pentacles. They're hoping and wishing for someone to come in that has a lot of money. And maybe one foot on a banana peel with that Ten of Pentacles. Maybe they're wanting an inheritance. They're dreaming about an inheritance of getting it all. That's what I'm feeling with these cards here. In the center, they're very indecisive. We have this need for inner strength here. It feels like a need for inner strength to clear their mind, you know, of this indecisiveness, not knowing which way to go. But that's because I feel like they're more concerned with material things, this person that you're dealing with. That's why they chose the King of Pentacles. I feel like they left you for someone that had more money. I hate to say it, but this person feels like a gold digger. Okay? They don't have self-control. They have no self-control. Very indecisive, this person, Capricorn. All right, let's get their future actions. You don't want this person coming towards you. I already went over that when I talked about that one. There's no point in... Here's the Page of Pentacles. They're going to try to offer you something. Six of Swords here. And the Hangman. They might be changing their angle. Be careful. They're trying to make themselves seem more valuable than what they really are, I think, with that Page of Pentacles. Instead of acting like, you know, because before they're wanting people to give to them, right? They're actually trying to offer something. Look at that. Two of Cups, same row. Look at that. But look at what they're offering. This tiny little thing. Hermit. And the Knight of Cups. They're going to have to step up their game, but do you want that, Capricorn? They're going to try to say, hey, but we're meant to be. We're soulmates. Here's a tiny offer. But it's pentacles, right? It's all pentacles. It's like, I can help. I can pay you back a little bit. It's like fool's gold. Ooh. Feels karmic, doesn't it? I feel like this person moves around a lot with the Six of Swords. They're coming towards you. You might be showing up as a hermit. But there's movement here. If this is their energy with the Hermit, the Star, their main, we've got them. We can see their true motivation here. What they're moving towards is this star energy. And what is their star energy? The Ten of Pentacles. They have not changed. And so they're flipping how they're going to come towards you. They're going to come towards you as this knight in shining armor, possibly, or trying to show like this love. But the truth is, their real motivation is that Ten of Pentacles still. So I feel like they're trying to manipulate the situation here, Capricorn. Their motivations are still the same. They're still the same. So do you want this person to come back knowing that they left you for someone for more money, and maybe now things didn't work out or something like that, and now they're coming back, but their motivation is still the same? Okay, Capricorn. All right. That's what it is. Let's move on to Aquarius. Golly, man. Now you know. Their motivation is the same. I would just say let that one be done. Because then they seem like they move around a lot with that Six of Swords. All right. Aquarius. The person on your mind. The current feelings. Do you want to know? All right, let's look at the recent past first. We've got the Chariot. Got
the Devil.
Son of a bitch. This has come up in so many readings this time around. And yeah, they were all about their own wish fulfillment, full speed ahead. All right, let's get the crossing energy here. It's already terrible. You know, this is someone who's out for victory and out for self-fulfillment. If there's, I mean, there's really nothing more devil-like than that, right? Their own pleasure. Ace of Swords. Wanting victory. The Two of Swords. And then we have the Three of Wands. Yeah, looking for expansion, looking for people to, you know, take advantage of, that sort of thing. They want victory. That's all they really care about, is victory, is winning. You know, because we have victory here and victory there. You know, their truth is not good truth. You know what I'm saying? Oh, the Devil. Jesus, go away. Go away. So they prefer to keep people in the dark, right? You're not going to know what their real motivation is. It's going to be hidden. Yeah, you're not going to see it. So this is that thinking, right? It's surface, right? So what you see on the surface is of this person is not what's inside. Okay? You're not going to know. I feel like this is gaslighting here. And I think they flip-flop on a lot of things. You know, they change their mind really quickly, you know, to suit their agenda. But they do trust their intuition, I think. And they see things differently with that Two of Swords. They don't see things the way we do. They're corrupted, right? This is all about their own wish fulfillment and how they can make it happen. The Three of Wands is expansion. They are looking for more people to manipulate, to, you know, appease and please them with the Nine of Cups. Oh, this person, I don't like it. Sorry, Aquarius, another toxic person on the menu here. Which that was a good movie, right? It was weird. It's different. It's pretty good. All right. Let's see what their current energy is. That's just them stalking and going and moving towards, you know, any opportunity to have some type of their own pleasure. Oh my God. Ace of Swords, the Star. High Priestess. Ooh, Jesus. Oh, man. Okay. So we got the Ace of Swords, the Star, their hopes, wishes, and dreams. We don't like that when it comes to toxic people because their hopes, wishes, and dreams are twisted. Let's agree on that. Wheel of Fortune. Ooh, jeez. The Hierophant. Oh my God. And the Seven of Swords on that High Priestess. This is not good. Not good. I mean, the Star, that could be you showing up here, Aquarius. You're on their mind. They want to have a victory here with you. They might even be willing to manipulate things to make it look like you are this serendipitous event. They might be watching you to see where you go, where you hang out, and just pop in there. Oh, what a lucky coincidence this is. Oh, no, it's not. It is not. So be careful. Be very careful. Be very careful. They're using this wheel and this serendipity to their advantage here. They're going to show up. I don't like that. I have to go over here. I'm going over here for some reason. Look at this. The High Priestess with the Seven of Swords. This is a dark personality with the High Priestess. They are connected to this devil energy. Ooh, very persuasive. They're using all their connections to the dark side with this High Priestess. This person is probably, this could be one of the worst ones I've seen in this reading, to be quite honest with you. With that devil energy, they're connected very deeply with that devil energy through this High Priestess. And so this is a con person, a con man, con woman, with the Seven of Swords. Oh my God, these readings today, holy shit. They are using, you know, I want to feel like manipulation is coming through. This person, they feel like a demon, like a real true demon, you guys, because this is very spiritual. They're connected to the dark side. Super connected to the dark side. They feel very omnipotent with this Hierophant energy. They could be coming towards you with that Star energy, or it's just saying that, you know, their motivations are spiritual, but not the good kind. It's the dark kind. Their hopes, wishes, and dreams are not good. You know what I'm saying? There's what devil energy here. We got the Seven of Swords. No. Oh, heck no. No, 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 no. I don't like this, Aquarius. I am so sorry. This is another warning. Whether this, you know, is someone that you know or maybe don't know, because we know in their past they're all about victory and getting what they want and seeking pleasure. I don't like this. I'm gonna have to cleanse my house after these readings. My gosh. We have the Five of Pentacles. Whew. We have the Three of Wands again. They travel a lot. What? This is the only time I've ever had in a reading where the Wheel of Fortune is not good here. It's bad luck. Bad luck. If you have anything to do with this person, I mean, for them it's good luck, right? But for you it'd be horrible. Devastating even. No. The Moon. Ugh. Oh my gosh. Page of Cups here. What are their future actions? I'm telling you. What? They will, if you allow this person in, Aquarius, don't. They will leave you broken, destitute. They will steal from you. 100%. They might make you feel sorry for them in order to get what they want. So this could be either how they're leaving you in a lurch, or how they're approaching you like, oh, I'm in need. This could, Ted Bundy. I'm not saying they're a serial killer or anything, but I'm just saying they might be using this to manipulate you. And there's secrets here. They're not showing you the real deal here. This feels like manipulation coming towards you. Oh my God, don't let it. If someone comes to you feigning, this is crocodile tears, right? Don't trust it. Do not trust it. This is bad luck. This is bad juju. They are looking for their next victim here. They need someone that is giving and loving and caring to be their next victim. Don't be it. Jesus, Aquarius, my God. Because they're always on the lookout for this opportunity. Because that's what we have here with the Page of Cups. They're looking for their next victim. They're looking for the next opportunity, someone they can manipulate with their con here. Because this is a con, this is a con, it's a con. It's a con. So this is bad luck. Bad. Just don't go towards this person. Don't do it. Okay? Just say no. This is bad luck. This will end in heartbreak. Okay? And a loss of fortune and a loss of money, Aquarius. That's all I can say. Just no. Don't do it. Oh my goodness. All right, we've got one more. I don't think I'm going to do a collective today. I don't think we need a collective on this. I think we covered all our bases. All right, last one, Pisces. Here we go. All right, Pisces. I think we've maybe only had one or two okay ones in this round of readings today. All right, Pisces, person on your mind and their current feelings. This is for Pisces. All right, in the recent past, the Moon, secrets, fears, choosing a path, and then moving forward fearlessly. It's not horrible. We'll see what's crossing it. That's the iffy part, right? All right, let's see what's crossing this energy. Judgment, Knight of Cups, and the Two of Cups. Okay, so we have the Moon here and Judgment. So we might have some fears here, some secrets. They were keeping something from their past secret, something that was over. Why they would keep that a secret, I don't know. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Maybe there's something about themselves they didn't want you to find out. I don't like that. So we have the Knight of Cups and the Two of Wands, and then we have the Knight of Swords and the Two of Cups. So the Two and a Knight. So we have choosing a path to come forward to make some type of offer, right? Leaving a comfort zone. So this made them uncomfortable offering this, and it might have something to do with their past here. That past, the Moon and Judgment. And then we have the Knight of Swords and the Two of Cups. So I feel like they made a decision to make an offer here and to come towards you fearlessly, because we have the Two of Cups there. So we do see them coming towards you at some time in the past. Now, what happened with that? I don't know. Let's see, current energy here. Ten of Wands, burdens, Three of Swords, heartbreak, and the Lovers. Did they have a choice between love back then? Is that they're having to make a choice again, is what's happening. Did they choose someone else? We have the King of Pentacles here, stability. We got the Fool, Fool's rush in, and the Ace of Swords. Now, they're making me confused with that Moon energy. There could have been two people here. We have two Knights in that past energy. They had to choose. Maybe they didn't choose you. So we've got a lot of responsibility here currently for them. With the King of Pentacles, this is stability, it's Taurus energy, but a lot of burdens and a lot of responsibility on their shoulders. They're carrying the world on their shoulders right now. But there was some type of heartbreak here between you two, but they want to take a leap towards you, is what this is saying. They want to take a leap towards you. This time they're choosing you, is what I just heard. This time they're choosing you. They've cut the other person out. They've ended it. And now they want to come towards you, is what I'm hearing here. All right, so now we got the Empress showing up here. Very fertile, creative energy. Got the Five of Wands, conflict. And we got Justice, man. That Justice has been coming out a lot, which is kind of funny because we've had so much toxic energy. You reap what you sow. We got the World. They want a new beginning here. Especially because we got the World and the Fool. They want a new beginning. They feel like they made the wrong choice in the past. Justice again. And the Ace of Pentacles. What? So this one may not be so bad, you guys. As far as ending something, the last reading here, they see a lot of potential and creative growth and energy here, fertility. They want a new beginning for sure, because we got the Fool. They want to put the past behind them, because the Fool doesn't retain anything negative, right? That's the thing. And so they want to start something new here with you. They want to make things right with the Justice card and the Five of Wands. They want to fix, repair, make this injustice right. That's what I'm feeling here, because we got Justice again. They're going to be making you an offer with the Ace of Pentacles here. They might be offering you time, some type of resource. It's not showing love, though. You know what I'm saying, Pisces? But it's an Ace of Pentacles. It's a start. It's a start. So I feel like they really do want to make things right here. This one doesn't feel toxic. This feels like someone who maybe made a mistake when they were younger, and now they just want to fix it. That's it. I know that was short, but that's what I'm getting here, Pisces. All right, that is all of the readings. Cat just sees. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.